Hey Taurus, it's Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to your reading for October 2025. Can't believe it's fall here in the United States already. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to dive right into your reading. Chippy came in for his cookie. Most of you know Chippy, and if you don't know Chippy, he's my tarot dog. He actually learned to do tarot cards by watching me. And he has his own channel now with almost 3,500 subscribers. He's very intuitive, very popular, and brings a lot of fun to the mix. So if you haven't seen him, check it out. I'm going to put a link up here that you can click on one of his recent videos. Okay, Chippy, this is my reading. He's like, move over, Spot On. I'm going to do this. Okay, I even have a Chippy mug. Have a cookie, take a nap. If you're interested, it's on the Shopify store. Okay, I know. We are all about dogs, coffee, and tarot on this channel, aren't we? So let's see what we've got coming out. I've got the goosebumps for you, Taurus. I love reading for you all. You all have been so supportive of my channel. It's amazing. Thank you for being here. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you hit the subscribe button. And it always helps. Likes, shares, comments. I love reading your comments. You guys leave the best comments like ever. Okay, so let's see what's coming in here, Taurus. There's something here I see you maybe walking away from. Yeah, and you might be walking away from something having to do with instability in money, or somebody who was bothering your stability in money. We've got a Queen of Pentacles reversed and an Eight of Cups coming up. So let's see where that goes. It actually looks really positive. It looks like you're removing yourself from that situation. Yeah, totally. Five of Pentacles reversed. And that's in your aura. It's an improvement in money. So it's an improvement because you've gotten away from somebody who may have been draining your money or holding you back, like from a job or promotion or something like that. Let's see where this goes, Taurus. Oh, yeah, and it's bringing you your Nine of Pentacles, which, of course, is your amazing lifestyle that you've been wanting. So this is all about you coming into living where you want to live, feeling self-sufficient, having the nice things that you wanted, and living somewhere peaceful. Sometimes this is the card of being solo, and it can have to do with maybe just being on your own for a while, just enjoying where you live and your pets and things like that. Your garden, your plants, all of those things important at this time, Taurus. Yeah. Your juggling money is moving into the past. So far, this reading is all about monetary improvement and finances at this time. We'll see where else it goes, but that's what I'm seeing right now. We've got Pentacles, 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 which is money, 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 money. So let's see your Taurus. Coming up in your immediate future is this Nine of Swords reversed, and your anxiety is ending. Okay, some of you might have been staying awake, worrying about money or worrying about a job, or especially worrying about whoever this reversed Queen of Pentacles is. And this is usually somebody who's frivolous or demanding, when she's upside down. This can be somebody who is just impossible to deal with, or wasteful about money, or doesn't have money sense or business sense, can't hold on to their money. That could be somebody you're dealing with. Now, on the other hand, somebody could have placed you in this position, Taurus, where you couldn't hold on to your money. Somebody was siphoning off your money all the time. We'll see. We'll do some clarification and get it. In your more extended future, which would be probably a week to a month out, because I read for you all weekly at least, if not midweeks. Here we've got the Six of Cups, and Six of Cups is about nostalgia, and it's about family, memories, thinking about things from the past. We're going to clarify how that works into this reading. It could have to do with for some of you, family estates, although I'm not seeing it yet, but I do see an improvement in money, which makes me kind of go there. This could be somebody from the past returning into your life, Taurus. We'll see. Now, other people are seeing you as Page of Pentacles, okay? We'll have to find out what that's about. That could be a message about money. It could be learning, that somebody sees you as taking classes, or maybe you've met someone at a class or something like that. Your hopes and fears at this time is the Two of Swords, and that's some source of tension or power struggle. Like you can't get things to unlock, or you're worried you're not going to, but everything else I've seen here is you are. Okay, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. All right, we have to get that one pulled out. Let's see if I can get this. This one flipped right out. So we've got Three of Wands as a final outcome, or having to do with the source of tension. Okay, so let's pull one more to make sure we get the final. New opportunities, and Three of Wands is all about new opportunities. And slow, steady progress. Here we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. So, wow, I'm loving this reading for you. Let's do some clarification and see what else is coming in, because I want to find out some details, and I know you do too. But so far, this looks like a lot of monetary improvement. Okay. Well, dropping cards everywhere today. All right. Let's see, Taurus. And by the way, while I am shuffling this deck, because I want to make sure it has clear energy and clear it out a little bit. This is my new deck with the stained glass cards. You're going to love this. Thank you all. Some of you have sent Cash App donations that said, bye, Chippy and Sparky and Zorro. Those are my dogs' cookies. So sweet of you. Thank you all. You all are so sweet to my dogs, and Chippy loves you, right, Chippy? All right, so let's see what we've got here, Taurus. So we want to clarify what you're leaving behind. What is Taurus saying goodbye to? You have something to say, Chippy? You do. You want to pull a card for Taurus? You do? All right, I'm going to let Chippy pull a little card for you here. All right, you pick one. Which one? You got to be really clear. This one. Is that right? This one? Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you, Chippy. Chippy pulled the Page of Pentacles. Okay, he is clarifying. Look at this. I pulled Page of Pentacles for you too. So this is all about somebody seeing you as learning something. And not only are they seeing you, give Chippy a little cookie there. Not only are they seeing you learning something, you are learning something new. Good to clarify this. Thank you, Chippy. That's really nice of you to pull that card. See, he always knows. He wanted to emphasize that. Okay, thank you, Chippy. I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. All right, so Taurus, you walked away from something, and let's clarify that. Sorry, these cards are so new. They're a little bit stiff and hard to work with, but I think you're going to love these cards. Okay, so yeah, you walked away from the Devil, Taurus. Okay, I wasn't expecting that much heaviness. There you go. You walked away from a very, very toxic energy. Okay. I get somebody with addictions, maybe addictions to money, to spending money or something like that, Taurus. There's something there. Let's see what else. Yeah, and you went towards the sun. Wow. Yeah, look at you. So you were walking away from this Devil energy towards your happiness. I hope you can see that. Yeah, walking towards your happiness. That's why you walked away from toxic energy. Whew, could it be any more night and day? Look at this dark to light, Taurus. And this is what's most significant in October. So you may not have done that yet, but you're sure getting ready to. Whoa. I mean, that was extreme. From the devil to the sun, from the dark to the light. Wow, Taurus. And you've learned something. You know, Chippy and I both pulled the Page of Pentacles that you're learning something, and you might not be learning things from classes. You might be learning about this devil energy. Okay, so there's something there about that. It gives me cold chills. It makes me happy at the same time, but it gives me cold chills. Okay, let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed is clarified by the Two of Wands. Wait, is this right? Let me make sure. Yes, Two of Wands. New opportunities. So if this was you feeling like you weren't stable with money, you weren't as self-sufficient with money as you wanted to be due to this toxic situation, most likely, either a job or a partner or something like that, or something you just weren't happy with because you went towards your happiness, you're getting new opportunities. So this feeling of instability is bringing in new opportunities. You know, it's like you're waiting for your ships to come in, Taurus. Whew, I've got so many goosebumps right now. You know, I get more than is in the cards, and I get sensations, you know, when I'm reading for you guys. And right now I'm just getting like this whole body sensation of like, what do I want to call it? Sort of goosebumps, but sort of like this energy, I can't quite describe it, of agitation. I get agitation with this situation. And I feel like you are feeling agitated because somebody has gotten in your way of your stability. You're fine on your own, but then add in this toxic energy and somebody's like, you know, messed with it. So when we look at your energy, okay, we're going to your energy now, which is very, very good. This is about you having monetary improvements in Nine of Pentacles, okay? So let's clarify some of this because your money situation is clearing up this month for you. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so this is you up in the air, moving towards something that works for you. You're moving towards something that will improve your finances and make you feel either more included or less out in the cold, which is this Five of Pentacles energy. All of that's improving. And let's clarify your your Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool. So you are going on a whole new path, Taurus. And your new path is leading you to this lap of luxury. So you may have gotten a new job, you may have left an unsatisfactory situation or situationship or relationship or something like that. Okay, we'll see. So when we go over here to this Juggling card reversed, it's going into the past. No longer, taking money from this account to pay that account and juggling and worrying and all that stuff. And it has to do with, what is this? Seven. Sorry, I cannot see this. Oh, Seven of Swords, Taurus. Okay, so check this out. This juggling is ending because somebody's no longer going to be stealing money from you. Somebody was literally like, I said this earlier in the reading because I heard it, siphoning money. Somebody's like siphoning money off of you in some way, like borrowing and not paying it back, or saying, oh honey, I don't have enough money to pay my part of the bills this month, can you do it, while they spend money elsewhere, that kind of thing. There was something going on here, Taurus. The Seven of Swords has to do with a really sneaky energy, sneaky energy, and sometimes theft and that sort of thing. Okay, let's go to your anxiety is ending in the near future, maybe even today when you see this reading. And it's ending because of a Page of Cups. Wow. This is really interesting. And on this card, it looks like Jesus on this card to me. I'm not positive that it is. The deck doesn't really say. But it looks like Jesus with the fish. You know, the story of, feeding the crowd, with one fish and all of that. Like what I'm trying to say is I feel like you're learning something that's going to enable you to have sustainability, which is kind of the moral of the story, okay? I'm not telling this very well because I wasn't prepared for that story and that card to come up or that message to come up, but there's something there about spirituality and this Page of Cups, like almost like a new friend. Can be, literally a new friend. It can be spirituality in this deck, and it can be something more sustainable is coming in for you. So in other words, you're not going to be doing the same job that was not sustainable, that was feeling like it was stretching you too thin, and it was feeling like you hated it. And it was feeling like, oh, I just want to get out of here. It's so negative, and there's all this toxic energy that we saw earlier, okay? So we went from toxic energy, going from dark to light, to a card with Jesus on it. And ending your anxiety and your immediate future. Wow. Love that. Okay, let's clarify your Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. In your more extended future, Taurus. Let's see what this is. I'm frustrated because I know the story, of feeding the multitudes, with one loaf of bread and one fish or whatever it was. And I can't, it's funny when I'm reading, I'm channeling, and so I'm not in my logical brain where I can tell a story that I haven't heard for a while. But you know what it is. If you know, you know. Okay? All right. So let's go on. I'm going to move past that because I keep going, what? How did that go exactly again? Okay. All right, Taurus. So we've got Six of Cups clarified by Ace of Wands. So something from the past is going to be bringing you a whole new beginning, Taurus. Ace of Wands? That is such a good card. That's having to do with your new beginnings and new energy coming in, but it's from the past. It's also old energy because it's something from the past. Returning, something from the past returning. And I think what's returning is your Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles now flipped. So in the crossing position, Queen of Pentacles was reversed. But now, something from the past returning is you being upright as the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus. Love that. All right, so Chippy already clarified Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, clarified by Page of Pentacles. You're learning something new, Taurus. And your stalemate energy, this power struggle, is your hopes and fears at this time. You're afraid you're going to still be in this power struggle. So let's see. But we've got 10 of Cups. You've got a lot of joy and happiness coming in here, Taurus. So I think that's just anxiety, worrying about that power struggle. And let's go over to remember 2 of these cards flipped out. We had this Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so new opportunities and potentially a new job. Three of Pentacles can definitely mean a new job. It can also be some collaboration, but I feel like you're going into a new way of making money, Taurus. I really do. And also the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow, steady progress. And you protecting your territory with this Seven of Pentacles. You're holding your boundaries here, Taurus. Wow, this was a cool reading. Really cool reading. I see this whole dark to light theme going on. So I'm going to go over and do an extended on this if you want a deep dive. My extended readings are just a bonus to you. I always do your full free reading here, okay, every time. So nothing's changed there, but I have added something for you, and it's in my Shopify store, and I'm going to dive into this dark to light, see more what's going on there, and how this plays into your new beginnings, your Nine of Pentacles and your Ace of Wands. There's a lot of new light coming in for you, Taurus. Okay, so we'll check it out, and be sure to check out my Shopify store. And if you like this video, please give it a like, please give it a comment, and share all those good things. If you haven't subscribed, love to have you. Thank you for being here, Taurus. I love you guys so much, and so does Chippy. Chippy, you want to say goodbye to Taurus? Come on up here. Good boy, you want to say goodbye to Taurus? Yeah, okay. He's sleepy this morning. Okay, thanks a lot, Taurus. Love you guys.